Well, when I looked at the notes for our next interview with SilverSummit Healthplan, Sean, I thought, wow, is that relevant? We're talking about anxiety and stress related anxiety, specifically during the holiday season. And ironically, this morning as I walked my dogs, I thought, why does my whole body feel anxious right now? What is going on with me? It's a question I've asked myself so many times over the last 2 years.
You know what brings me comfort is knowing that everyone else is miserable too. Dr. Jeff Murawsky is here to let you know it's okay to feel the way you do during the holidays. Dr. Jeff from SilverSummit Healthplan joining us now. How are you there, my friend?
I'm great, and it is, the holiday seasons are always tough. We're on kind of our, second and third holiday of extra tough. And so, the first thing out there really, right, is to recognize it's a struggle for everybody. There's new struggles, there's different struggles. Everybody feels anxiety. I get anxious about the holiday season and getting everything done. And oh my goodness, I have all these new things. Who visits, who doesn't visit? Are they vaccinated? Are they not vaccinated? Did they get their flu shot? Are they sick? How did they travel? All that stuff is real. We have to recognize it and be honest about it and talk with people that we have, because that's the only way we're going to get better.
Yeah, no question. It really is. It's on the top of a lot of people's minds. I read an article that said somewhere just above 50% of families are not allowing unvaccinated people into their house for the holidays. And it's just like that on top of just the normal, oh my goodness, I get in a fight with my sister every year, or, there's always something.
Yeah. No, we're doubling the normal kind of holiday stress that we feel every year. And, it can be just regular anxiety where you feel like you need to take a breath or take a walk outside and do the things that help us all feel better. But some people, unfortunately, that anxiety can lead to depression. They can start to be withdrawn. They can have thoughts that, I shouldn't be here. Oh, I make the holidays worse for everyone else. I don't want to participate. And those are the warning signs we just want to raise with people. So they're looking when they're talking to family about that person who may be saying, oh, you're better off without me. Well, that's a concerning, and you want to help that person find someone they can talk to.
Yeah. I think what we're saying is it's tough on so many of us. And there's so many scenarios that cause stress, whether the stress is that you have people coming into town and you're having to ask them if they're vaccinated, if there's unvaccinated, there's different feelings about masks, or whether you are feeling very isolated this holiday season. So on both sides of the coin, there's some really difficult emotions, I think, to cope with. Do you have any other advice, doctor? Even I know you talk to patients of so many various backgrounds and family situations, but on where people can turn for support this holiday season?
The first thing I tell people is, depending on how bad things are, really just talking to your family, starting with those people around you, letting them know how you're feeling. That's really your first steps. You can engage your informal social network, like clergy are always a good resource. But for those folks that are really struggling and you need to make referrals, or if you feel like, I'm really struggling, the national help hotlines like 1-800-273-TALK is a great resource. They're open 24/7. They're there through the whole kind of Thanksgiving, through Christmas season, New Year's, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever. They're here and they're there to help you kind of work through this and find real resources if you need them in the community.
Yeah. And I think just frankly, if you see somebody that you think is having a tough time, reach out to them, say hello and how you doing, and mean it, is probably a great thing as well.
Yep. I think what our parents taught us, we learned in kindergarten, is so important now. Be polite, be friendly. This is that time of year, try to care for others and take care of ourselves. That's how we're going to do it as a community. Reach out, find those folks, make a connection, but also build healthy habits for yourself, right? At this time of year, I make sure I take walks, I stay well hydrated, I stay healthy, I'm positive. I don't let the holidays overwhelm me or overdo me, right? Not too many of anything. Moderation is key to staying healthy, both physically and mentally.
Yeah, that's a great point. And I don't know why it's stuck in my head, but the concept of, talk to people about it, because I can say this within my own self, doctor, and other people in my family, is that sometimes we stew about situations of, oh, I'm really because this person is doing this around the holidays. And the more kind of fit and discuss these things, probably the more we can flow through our holidays. So,
talk to people, talk to clergy, talk to family, talk to friends, get help with the talk line. 1-800-273-TALK is a great resource that will really help you to get through what can be a difficult season. This is our transitional holiday season, a little bit of everything. And so if If you want to stay home, don't get over isolated. Make sure you make those connections. If you're going out, stay safe. Consider your mental health as well as your physical health, and do all those things. And you have to have those tough conversations sometimes ahead of time just to make sure that we reduce the stress from when we go travel.
Really quickly before we go, Dr. Murawsky, a huge fan of yours. Let's talk about SilverSummit Healthplan. You're the chief medical director there. Tell us all about SilverSummit and what it is you do.
At SilverSummit, we take care of people in Nevada who have Medicaid, Medicare, and the marketplace plans, like that's your Biden care, Obamacare, the individual payer plans. And we work to provide quality health care and coordinated health care for citizens in the state of Nevada.
Great stuff.
That's Dr. Jeff Murawsky. Thanks for joining us, man.
Thanks for having me.
All right, everybody.
Happy holidays.
Same to you. Relax, pass the corn, just be chill. Everyone be chill. SilverSummitHealthPlan.com if you want to learn more. And if you're feeling it, we're feeling it too. We are in the same boat.